Right, this antenna we have, as I mentioned before here, is called a biquad. Now, if you notice, it's going to have a reflector on it for extra gain. The version I'm going to make is going to be without a reflector, which means that it's going to be two directional, front and back, quite a good beam width on it. And I'm going to make it with some enameled wire that I've got kicking around, but use any wire. But if you use this like a stiffer wire, it's going to hold its shape. Let's just wake that up again. It's going to hold its shape. Now the feed point is here, so this is continuous, but this bit here isn't joined because your coax goes inner outer, okay, and that's pretty much a 50 ohm feed point. Now the important part of this is the total length of the wire, because you can measure these. By the time you do that, you're probably going to be out. So take the total measurement and then half it, and then make this V first, and then bend. Now you can make a a wooden frame and just use ordinary flexible wire. Plastic frame, anything like that, as long as it's non-conductive. But yeah, I want something that's going to work, so that's not going to take support. So right, and this is what I've got left. Not much left on there. I've already cut the piece that I want, but this is 1.25 mil of copper enamel wire, and basically there it is. Now I've also seen people use the center conductor of some RG213 without, even with the plastic removed, the twisted stuff. Actually, I've got a biquad made out of that, and it works very well. Right, so let's start bending. Okay, for those watching, bent in the middle, give it a quick light crimp with the pliers, halved it again, crimped it light with the pliers, and halved it again. Looks a bit of a mess at the moment, but we're going to get then fold this and this to make the square, and we should be there. Okay, this is still on my garage floor, but basically that's something like what you're after. I'm going to have to put a bit of plastic or something in the middle here and straighten this up a bit, but this is going to be my bike antenna. For those still mucking around with dipoles, I want something with a bit more gain. This is definitely the antenna that will change your mind. I can't rave about these antennas enough. They really do work exceptionally well, but you've got to remember it is to the front of the antenna and to the back of the antenna. For anyone wondering, this particular polarization it's in at the moment, although it looks horizontal, is vertical, but if the diamonds are one on top of the other, it then goes to horizontal polarization. So as you can see, it's I don't know, I can't exactly work out the measurements across, but it's not much. I mean, you can see by my hand, and I've not got big hands. But anyway, the coax is going here, inner, outer, or outer, inner, makes no difference as long as they're not touching. So I'm probably going to put a plastic spacer in the middle there. Like I say, this is going on my bike. Yeah, for those a little bit more, want a bit more technical, basically quarter wave, 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 quarter wave. So you've got two full wave loops side by side. 100 ohm, 100 ohm, should be about 50 ohm at the feed point. Might be slightly off, but you will get a low SWR with this. More importantly, it does work exceptionally well. So I really can't rave about this too much. If you're into dipoles, I don't see why you don't build this instead. This is far superior, except for the fact it won't give you full omnidirectional, but will definitely give you some gain.